So the forklift, these forks can flip, and these bars come out in pins, so the forks go clear up and you get a 4-foot higher reach. We're doing like bulk bean bags and stuff with them. That's what I did with it. The tractor, as you can see, is all original. It was always used until the last several years. It hasn't been used much by me in just the orchard. I have a small tractor to get around in the trees with. I use it mainly for post hole digging and moving brush with the forks. Haven't put the bucket on for years. It sat last year when I had neck fusion with the loader down, and now this cylinder is weeping, and so it probably had the seal stick in a spot, and it's got a area on the cylinder that's scarred. I was told that I'd have to put a kit in it and might have a pit in the cylinder because it sat for 6 months before I moved it, and so it has a leak, and it's not dripping at all when it's up, but when I park it, it does drip and leaves a spot on the floor. Gets a little air, so then when I start it up, it has some air and it chugs a little bit until I raise it up and down, then it works. So it's leaking on this side. The quick attach, it's a Sherlock. It's very handy. I made a homemade bale carrier for it back in the day when I used it all for hay. It has the original John Deere engine heater that works great. I use that in the winter. I made a battery so that I could get away from the others. I kept the battery boxes. Somebody can remove it and put it back. I have the inside heavy weights. I did that for moving hay bales and pulling a trailer with it with hay. So I had traction. We live in the hills and the bluffs. It's got the outside 2 weights also, so it's well anchored. Tires are excellent on it. The back end, always a little seat from the couplers. I've replaced the O-rings. They still weep some. It's never been power washed. This is the way it looks. Seat's old. Tires are good. Front tires are good. Changed the rim once. I don't have the original. It probably went on another tractor. My brother-in-law has the 40/20 we had.